What's up? So talking about MVP for the NBA, and is what it is. Did what he did, deserving, and everything else. I don't really get into the whole MVP thing, honestly, because the requirements and everything has changed depending on fans' perspectives and stuff like that, instead of what it was supposed to be for, and then it went back and forth, and so I don't really care. It is a great stat to say I've been an MVP this many times. Of course, why not? But you only have so long to play. You can't get it every year. You can't be lucky like some people that did get it for as many years as they did. But it is what it is. But I know that next year, things will change. Things will be different. It might not be the person you might think should get it. It may be a person you never thought would be great MVP that year. It really all depends on the individual person, how well they play. And if the ball goes in, I don't think you can be MVP if you don't score. So you got to do something good. I know that sooner or later, in the future or whatever of NBA, they're going to have to put in more parameters and more requirements to say, okay, well, because eventually the league is going to expand, and it's either going to add 2 or 4 or whatever, how many more teams, but it's just a revenue thing and a team thing, and it may not happen right away, but when it does, there's going to be a lot more people to worry about. There's going to be a lot more there's a lot more professionals able to get onto a team to show their talents and the things that they practice. So it's going to be great, because the beginning times of sports in general, teams there were small amount of teams. You had less than 10 or whatever it was, and then until it grew, and then back down grew, whatever it did. But now that we have all these professional sports, they all have their own revenue system or whatever. But one thing is prevalent among all of it is that there are top sports, and as long as we're able to get people into some sports, even if it's not pro, amateur is just as good, but as long as people can see them, that's going to be beneficial for everyone. So if we're able to stream every single game now and showcase everything that we're able to do, they're going to have a lot more things to look at. That's also going to be a bad thing, because there's going to be a lot more people in the NBA or wherever that sport is. It's just going to probably be neck and neck. I mean, it's happened in other sports, when I was growing up, and it's going to happen again, because you can't just say there's never going to be a person that's going to be dominant, or there's never going to be this or that. It's just about timing. And as we evolve as a human race, we get stronger, faster, and smarter in everything. So it's bound to happen. It's going to happen. I just hope I hope I'm a Doge millionaire by then. No, that's all I need to care about right now. No, just kidding. But yeah, that's about it though. I need to probably start writing down stuff. I never really do. Sometimes I'm just running late. Most time it's just off the top of my head, and most time people probably do not take a second guess of listening to the things I say, which is fine, because this is meant for no one and everyone, and my family and not my family, you know what I mean? So it's not for anyone in particular, really. Just messed that up. So if you do enjoy things I say, even if it's not today and if it was yesterday or last year or whatever it was, drop a like if you want to. If you don't want to, don't do it. If you do not even want to watch the rest of this, which probably isn't going to last very long, stop watching it. I like I said yesterday with my description on some of my things that I post, I know very well that whether or not I make sense or not on the things that I say, even if someone thinks it's the greatest thing on earth and they never heard it before, it'll become a reality, and then I won't get that person coming back to listen or watch me, because it's just, for me, it's just being normal and sharing my opinions and thoughts. So, like, I honestly believe people will get it and just move on, rather than just watch me every single day or listen to me every single day, because it's just not. I don't think it's feasible and productive in life, because you should just get the message the first time. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I've got many videos to look through. Some of them are probably titled totally wrong, have nothing to do with it, and for that I'm sorry. So that just means you probably have to watch all of them congruently. Yeah, all of them. Every single one of them from beginning to end. Unless there's a basketball game, then you got to watch that one. You can't just not. But please. That's my light. Time to get going. I'll talk to y'all later.